Let's get straight to the point. The cross of Jesus wasn't a tragic accident or a last-minute plan B. It was the central, deliberate event of history, foretold in stunning detail centuries before it happened. To see that, we start with two ancient prophecies. First, Isaiah 53, written 700 years before Jesus. It doesn't just predict a suffering servant. It gives us a forensic sketch. He was pierced for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities, and by his wounds we are healed. The prophet describes a substitutionary death, taking the punishment we deserved. That's the why. Then, Psalm 22, attributed to King David. It reads like an eyewitness report from the foot of the cross. They pierce my hands and my feet. They divide my garments among them and cast lots for my clothing. Every detail, the method of execution, the gambling for his clothes, was documented. This isn't vague spiritual poetry. It's a specific blueprint. So here's the shift. If the cross was an accident, Jesus was a victim of circumstance. But if it was foretold, he is the willing hero of a story God was writing all along. That changes everything. It moves our faith from a story of victimhood to one of victorious, intentional love. And this was just the opening act. The prophecies pointed to the cross, which means Jesus saw it coming. Next, we look at the words he said and the steps he took, walking directly toward that foretold moment. So Jesus saw it coming. The prophecies were clear. But here's the crucial part. He didn't just see it. He walked toward it. Look at the Last Supper. He takes bread, breaks it, and says, "This is my body, given for you." He calls the wine, "my blood of the covenant, poured out for many." This isn't a man caught off guard. This is a man instituting a new covenant, explaining the meaning of his death before it even happens. He's scripting the story. Then, in the Garden of Gethsemane, he prays, "Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me." The cup is the suffering of the cross. He feels the full weight of it. But his next words are the pivot. "Yet not my will, but yours be done." He accepts it. He chooses it. Even when the soldiers arrive and Peter draws a sword, Jesus stops him. "Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me?" He is in control, step by deliberate step. His disciples are confused, scared, running for their lives. But Jesus? He is steady. He is the active architect of salvation, not a passive victim of a plot gone wrong. The cross wasn't a trap he stumbled into. It was the mission he completed. And that changes what his sacrifice means for us right now. So if the cross was the mission he chose, not the trap he fell into, what does that mean for us? It changes the very nature of grace. Grace isn't a random act of kindness from a distant God. It's the intentional, costly gift of a Father who planned the rescue before we even knew we needed it. Forgiveness isn't a fragile, maybe you get it offer. It's a guaranteed outcome of a finished work. Jesus said, "It is finished." The debt was paid in full, on purpose. And your identity? It's not an accident. You are not a random collection of mistakes hoping for mercy. You are a child intentionally brought into the family through a sacrifice that was planned for you. That's the foundation. Because the cross was no accident, your hope isn't an accident either. It's a secure anchor. You can build a life on it. A life of purposeful faith, growth, and love, rooted in that unshakable certainty.